Hello, everyone. Welcome to Merchandising Mathematics for Retailing, the money side of fashion. When people think about fashion, they usually picture trend, styling, and creativity. But behind every cute display and perfectly curated rack is something less glamorous: numbers. And those numbers are what actually keep a store or brand alive. This course is all about learning how to turn style into sales and ideas into profit. You'll learn how great merchandisers don't just have good taste, they know how to get the right product in the right place at the right time, in the right quantity, and at the right price. We'll cover the real world math retailers use every day, things like markups, markdowns, discounts, margins, and pricing strategies. You'll figure out how to price items so you make money, how to run sales without losing profit, and how every price tag tells a financial story. Then we move into inventory and buying decisions. How much should you order? What happens if something sells out too fast or doesn't sell at all? You'll learn how to plan stock, predict demand, manage budgets, and avoid overbuying or empty shelves. This is where you start thinking like a buyer or store owner, not just a shopper. By the end of the course, you'll see that fashion is creative, but retail is strategic. My goal is to help you mix intuition with data so you're not guessing, you're making smart, profitable decisions. So, whether you want to run your own boutique, buy for a brand, or manage a store, this class teaches you the math that makes your fashion dreams financially possible. Let's get started. So, first of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Mary Keene. You can call me Professor Keene. I own a vintage clothing store and I have a storefront called the Fashion Time Machine. I've had my shop open in a storefront since 2016, so I have 8 years experience of owning and running a vintage shop in a storefront, and 10 years total if you include my online store, because I opened my online store in 2016. The physical storefront opened in 2018. So 10 years total of owning the shop, and I've learned a lot along the way. Hopefully, my experiences throughout the years can be helpful to you, and I'm excited to be teaching this class with you. So first of all, I would like to go over the syllabus and a few things. This week, we are just doing introductions, and you can access the class in Canvas. I'll show you. Here you should see under modules in the class, when you go to start here, week 1. All right, so here's a course description in a little bit more detail that you can read. There are some resource links here that you can check out, and I've listed a number of careers related to merchandising mathematics: retail buyer, fashion buyer, merchandise planner, inventory planner, store manager, boutique owner, e-commerce merchandiser, pricing analyst, retail analyst, visual merchandiser with business focus. So what to do this week: read the course syllabus and make sure you get the book. You can purchase this book through the HCC online bookstore, or you can purchase it on Amazon. This is the book that you need, and it's mandatory for this course. You will need it because we will be going through some math problems that are directly in the book. So you can write directly in the book and work out the problems as we go through each chapter. This week, you need to participate in week 1 discussion, complete week 1 assignment. Each week we will have a discussion question and an assignment that you will need to complete. On the discussion questions, there are instructions. I'll show you. Each week you need to make sure to follow instructions to get full credit. All right, so the instructions, this is also located in modules. So discussion with your classmates, it is a vital part of learning online. In this course, you will participate in at least one class discussion in each module. Some modules have more than one discussion. These discussions are an imperative portion of the course as they are meant to replicate the discussions that would take place as if we were in the classroom. You can find the discussion topics in the modules on the modules page. Discussion parameters. Your post in the discussion area should exhibit careful thought and logistic reasoning and provide evidence for your position. Each post should be at least one well-developed paragraph, approximately 100 words or more. Use correct spelling, punctuation, and grammar, and discussions must be completed by the due date specified on the syllabus. So each week you will have your assignment and discussion, and we have some exams as well. You can check, we'll go over the syllabus in just a second, but it's important to keep up with all of your discussion questions and assignments. No late work is accepted. Everything needs to be turned in on time. You will receive your assignments and discussions each week on Monday in Canvas, and they are due. You have all week to work on them and then turn them in the following Sunday by 11:59 p.m. It's very important on the discussion questions that you not only answer the discussion, but also you will need to respond to 2 of your classmates. All right, now let's go over the syllabus. So this course is an online course, so you will receive every Monday the assignments, discussions, lectures, and slides through Canvas. You have all week to complete the assignments, discussions, exams, etc., and to review the lectures and the slides. Here, let me go down to the calendar to show you. You will need to review all of this information in the syllabus. It's all available under the course syllabus. So make sure you review the complete syllabus. And right now I'm going to go over the calendar and the dates with you. Just hang in there. Let me find it. Just one sec. Okay, the course calendar. Okay, so this tells you what we do each week. Week 1, you will have your weekly discussion, weekly assignment, and make sure you get the book. That's very important that you get the book and have it ready for the next class. Week 2, that's going to be February 16th. We will cover chapter 1 we will have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment. Then week 3, February 23rd, we will go over chapter 2. You will have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment. And you will also have your first exam that covers chapter 1 and 2. So make sure that you complete all of this on time. The exams are mostly multiple choice. Lecture presentation week 4, weekly assignment and discussion. So this is going to be March 2nd. Chapter 3, we will have a discussion and an assignment. Spring break is on March 9th. That whole week of spring break, we have no class. Then we resume class on March 16th. We'll cover chapter 4. There will be a weekly discussion, a weekly assignment, and exam 2 that covers chapter 3 and 4. On week 6, March 23rd, we will cover chapter 5, have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment. Week 7 is going to be March 30th. We cover chapter 6. You have your discussion, assignment, and exam 3, which covers chapters 5 and 6. Next, on week 8, April 6th, we will be covering chapter 7. You will have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment. On week 9, April 13th, we will cover chapter 8. You have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment. Week 10 is April 20th. We'll cover chapter 9, have a weekly discussion and a weekly assignment, and exam 4. Exam 4 covers chapters 7, 8, and 9. Week 11, April 29th. This week we have already completed all of the chapters in the book, so we will have a review for the exam, a weekly discussion, a weekly assignment, and then the last week of class, week 12, on May 4th, is the final exam, which is going to be a multiple choice exam that covers the whole book, all the chapters. If you have any questions, you can always contact me through Canvas. You can email me. My email is mary.keene, Keene, @hccs.edu. Here in the modules is some information about me, and you can find my Canvas email address here as well. So here's my email. There's a little bit about me here, and I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to this class. And if y'all have any questions, feel free to email me. We've covered the syllabus and we've covered the calendar, but you need to go ahead and review all of the syllabus on your own this week. Make sure to complete discussion 1, assignment 1, and get the book for next week. All right, have a great week.